Hello everyone, thanks for joining me. My name is Brian McCormick and you're watching MTG Rocks. Today we're going to be playing a white-black Taxes brew that I made for standard on MTG Arena. This is just a fun brew I've been playing in ranked and I've had some decent success with it. At its heart, it's kind of an Ajani deck. We've got Ajani's Pridemate and Ajani's Strength of the Pride. But really, this deck is all around Revenge of the Ravens. I think this is one of the most underrated tax effect cards that we've ever seen in standard. So it reads whenever a creature attacks you or a planeswalker you control, that creature's controller loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. So it's really strong. Like, let's say you're playing against a Cavalcade deck, they almost can never beat this because whenever they attack, they lose a life and we gain a life. So if they're attacking with a 2-power creature, basically nothing happens. You lose a life and they lose a life is the net effect of when they attack with a 2-power creature. So it kind of negates all their 2-power creatures, and if you have 2 of these out, it basically negates 4-power creatures. So it's really strong in multiples, and I think it's one of the strongest black cards I've seen. It's just really, really good, and that's why I've brewed this deck up. I use Ajani's Pridemate because each of the Revenge of the Ravens triggers counts as a separate source of life gain, which pumps up Ajani pretty good. We've also got Hushbringer, which is just kind of a nice card versus other decks. It stops a lot of things. It has lifelink to trigger Johnny's Pridemate. We've got Shepherd of the Flock that returns Murderous Riders, Kayas to our hand. And we've got Realm-Cloaked Giant as mass removal and a threat. Kaya works with the Johnny's Pridemate pretty well. Lifelink from Rider works with the Johnny pretty well. Legion's End, just good removal, good against the Golos decks. Prison Realm, good against Planeswalkers. For our lands, we've got 3 Castle Locthwains, which is just a good way for us to win late game because we do not have a lot of source of card advantage. So that's a good way for us to compete with decks that go long. So that is our deck. Let's go ahead and play ranked and see how we can do. I think one of the fun reasons to play a brew like this is your opponent doesn't really know what to expect. And I think it makes for some unique games that are more fun than what you would see often. Alright, so only 2 lands, but we'll keep... I'd like to see 3 lands, but... I don't really like to mulligan when I have 2 lands too often. Alright, there's another land. So, you know, we could be aggressive, and play Shepherd of the Flock. I don't really see the need to be aggressive. We're typically not an aggressive deck, so I'm just going to play Fabled Passage and pass. Sure. Alright, I guess we'll just Legion's End, Foulmire Knight, see what it's in our opponent's hands. So he's got a Questing Beast and a Murderous Rider. 2 Questing Beasts, that's kind of hard to get to beat through. Alright, well we have Revenge of Ravens, that'll help. If he Assassin's Trophy us, we can get our second Plains. I didn't realize that was an instant speed. I thought it was sorcery for some reason. What do I want to do here? Guess I'll just play the second one. I like getting these down early. Now if he uses Assassin's Trophy, we can return that one with Shepherd of the Flock, rather than get another Plains. So now basically the Questing Beast is counteracted. We lose 2 and he loses 2. Because basically we lose 4 and we gain 2, and then he loses 2, so. Extremely powerful card. Yeah, and his Foulmire Knight, not even... If he attacks with it, he loses 2 life and we gain 2, so he can't even attack with anything 2 power or less. It's pointless. Don't need that. We can also use Shepherd or Turn Temple, replay it. So the question is, do we use Prison Realm on Questing Beasts? He's gonna play the second one, so I don't really see the point in that. And they have haste. I mean, it does take it out of my hand. I think he's gonna Assassin's Trophy one of the Revenge of Ravens during my turn. So let's say I have one Revenge of Ravens. Should be 4. So I mean, I can Prison Realm this and next turn play Realm-Cloaked Giant to kill his other questing beast. Do we want to deploy our resources yet though? I think I'll pass on that for now. Kind of funny that Assassin's Trophy is still in Standard. It just feels like such an old card when it's in Modern. So he scries to the bottom. And our turn. Sure, we'll play Revenge of Ravens. You could Legion's End the Falmare Knight, see what's in his hand. I don't feel like that's necessary. Hopefully he doesn't have any more Assassin's Trophy in his empty card there. He'll probably Legion's End our Shepherd, which is fine. He'll see my hand. Sure. But he's not hitting anything else useful. I can start thinking about using Realm-Cloaked Giant and then playing it hardcast. Murderous Rider during his attack step on Questing Beast. That seems good. Sure, I think I'll do that. I don't see any relevant 2-drops right now from him. I guess I'll do this only because it gets cards out of my hands and I may want to use Castle Locthwain later down the road. So I just want to make my hand size smaller so I don't lose as much life. So he knows about a Realm-Cloaked Giant. He's unlikely to commit Murderous Rider to the field, plus he would rather kill a creature like my Realm-Cloaked Giant. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and kill his Questing Beast, number 1. Questing Beast really good, having haste. Probably gonna kill our Murderous Rider with his Murderous Rider. I wonder if he's gonna draw a card and pay all that life. Probably dangerous. Alright. Alright, and you can see this is starting to do a lot of damage to him. The Revenge of Ravens. So let's go ahead and Prison Realm that. We'll get a Scry trigger, which is quite useful late game. Hushbringer. Does he have any ETB effects we care about? No, I don't think he does. So I think we can put that at the bottom. We want bigger stuff at this point. Oh, another question. Okay. This is third, which we'll be able to Prison Realm. Oh, and he returns your questing beast. Okay. I could just play Realm-Cloaked Giant, but I'm gonna play Prison Realm. And now he can't attack with questing beast because he'll die. Ooh, Ajani, that's what we like. Alright, and now he's at 2, so if he attacks with any creature, he dies. He has to get rid of a Revenge of Ravens in order to attack with any creature. And I'm surprised nobody's really realized I realized the power of this card when I was playing it. I got beat by it in draft, and I was like, wow, that is a great card. I think we can afford to lose some life here. Another Realm-Cloaked Giant, okay.
Proud of all those who stand up to evil.
And this thing is going to get huge if he attacks.
A pure soul can
it's going to be unreal.
Others.
And I can just start playing these Realm-Cloaked Giants as 7/7 Vigilance. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. Sure, it does die to a questing beast. Oh, okay. So that'll keep his questing beast alive. And kill our stuff. Alright, but now we'll just wipe the board. And I don't see how he's going to come back from here.
My pride grows.
He still can't attack. Let's just play a 7/7. Goes down to 1. You go up by 3.
I
Okay.
fought my hardest.
He paid 2 life to Murderous Rider, so it killed him. Yeah. Well, that's basically how we wanted our deck to work. We played against a pretty established green-black style deck and beat it. And a very enjoyable game. Revenge of Ravens makes for interesting gameplay. You know, our opponent attacks with questing beast, but it doesn't really get anywhere. You know, he loses 2 and we lose 2, so it's that parity. Alright, we'll keep, but I hope to get some more lands. Again, I'm not happy with the 2-land hand, but I'm very rarely going to mulligan that. I wait till my opponent's turn to use Fabled Passage just to give them some doubt about what we're playing. Alright, now that he's scryed and tapped out, we get our planes. And I'm gonna play Hushbringer first. That way, next turn, if I play Ajani, I can make it bigger when I attack with Hushbringer. Hushbringer pretty good against a variety of decks, stopping ETB triggers and death triggers. Good against the Aristocrat deck. It's very useful there and helping beat them. Playing a Hushbringer and Revenge of Ravens, really good versus the Aristocrat deck or Sacrifice deck. He doesn't play anything interesting. Another green-black deck. I assume he's going to kill the Pridemate. Oh, okay, he kills the Hushbringer. Alright. I'm not going to play the Murderous Rider without getting value, because this guy's definitely got 4 Questing Beasts, and that's what I want to use the Rider on. I think it's greedy if I play it with Pridemate. Yeah. Wish I could play Revenge of Ravens, but can't. Alright, well, we've got him about halfway through his life total. But he's green-black, he can have big stuff like Liliana's. I want to say Murderous Rider for creatures with haste, so I hope he doesn't have a Planeswalker he's going to play. And I'm just going to get Wicked Wolf out of the way. A bit of a slow land, so I don't want that, even though we want our 4th land. Play these 3 Revenge of Ravens. Alright, I guess we'll just start deploying all of these. He's at a low life total. This makes it a lot harder for him to attack us. I just hope he doesn't have any sort of removal he can use on it. I guess there's Assassin's Trophy, but... Now his Growth Chamber deals him as much damage as it deals us when he attacks. And he's at a lower life total, so it doesn't benefit him to attack. Now that'll gain him some life. We can beat Growth Chambers with our Legion's End pretty easily, so... So I guess first we'll get the information and Legion's End. Alright. He's got a Vivian, interesting. We do need a way to kill him ourselves. And he can gain 2 life a turn. With the Great Henge. 3 life a turn, kill the Fuse. think I want to kill Gilded Goose because all those food tokens is a lot of life gain for him. Although Murderous Rider is as well. I don't know. I probably want to say that for Vivian, really. I don't know why I was thinking that. Alright, so... doesn't stop ETB from Great Henge. Probably gonna put counters on Murderous Riders.
I will survive you.
Realm-Cloaked Giant would be nice. Great Henge is getting pretty annoying for me. He's got another one. It's not great for nothing.
I'd get out of the way if I were you.
Wish I had some card draw somewhere with the castle. That would be great at this point. No, he's ahead of me now, thanks to lifelink. Yeah, we're gonna have a hard time coming back. Great Henge. Strong card advantage. We had a pretty good early game. He got bigger things than we did. All of our stuff has been our 2 and 3 and 4 drops so far. Huh, okay. Yeah, I'm still gonna kill the Vivian over the Registar.
I need to hone my skills.
Probably Realm-Cloaked Giant is what I want to draw. I mean, Ajani would get big really fast when I had all these Revenge of Ravens out.
Close
Another
your eyes
Vivian.
and listen to the sounds of the wild.
Well, yeah, he's got all his top end. Maybe I should add a Planar Cleansing, but it's so bad with my Revenge of Ravens.
I'd get out of the way if I were you.
Got Trample. If I don't die this turn, I definitely need to draw a Realm-Cloaked Giant. I don't think I died this turn. Alright, not Realm-Cloaked Giant. Well, it was a fun game. But yeah, our opponent has much bigger top end than we did. Great Henge. Really drawing him the cards he needs to beat us. Alright, I like this hand. We've got 3 lands finally. Some creatures, some other stuff. I have a feeling this Ajani is not long for this world. Against the Drake Pyromancer deck. Or maybe not. Grixis. Be a Bolus deck. This is gonna come into play tapped, unfortunately. Probably use Shepherd to save Ajani if I need to, rather than being aggressive with it.
I seek a path.
So Johnny's ultimate, if we have at least 15 more life in our starting life total, so 35, we can exile it and each artifact and creature our opponent controls. Okay, that's good for us.
A pure soul can inspire others.
Hope we don't get hit by a flame sweep. Otherwise, I would have like ulted Kaya, but still got the Shepherd's of Flock to save one of my Ajani's. Shepherd's pretty cool, like returning ulted Kaya or Murderous Rider to our hand, getting more value from it. I'm a fan of it. Ritual of Suit. Sure, not doing anything else with it right now.
We can come back.
You got me
from
there.
this.
Well, now we're behind a little bit. That Carnival kind of got me, killing Ajani. I was expecting Ajani to live when we saved our other Ajani. You don't see that card too often. Do I want a Realm-Cloaked Giant here? I don't think so. I'm just gonna attack with both and then kill it with Ult of Kaya. Yeah, I think we just want to put some aggro on the board rather than draw a card with the castle. We may even just play Realm-Cloaked Giant as a 7/7. Wow, alright.
Ooh, a battle. I'm all tingly.
So you can kill
Or
a creature, look at the top 2 cards, and put one in this.
Like a bolt
Those are
out of the
Shepherd.
blue. Mistakes were made. Lesson learned.
We're at a high life total, so... Alright. Seems good versus our opponent's deck. We can kill the Kefnet. Well, that sucks. Maybe we should have played Realm-Cloaked Giant, knowing that we saw that already.
There is no greater treasure than quiet times with friends. I hope we meet again soon. True friends always stand by your side.
I guess we'll use this at the end of his turn because of the carnival thing. Surprised he didn't use Kefnet there and played Chemistry's Insight. Maybe trying to draw the 4th land to play Kefnet. Oh, so he scoops. Alright. The castle, you can see that was definitely going to make a big difference that game. That's why I run 3. I feel like 4 I get duplicate too often. I feel like 2 sometimes I don't get it. So that's why I'm running 3, which is a bit of an odd number. Alright, well, keep. I mean, 3 Murderous Riders, it seems decent versus everything but a Cavalcade deck. Where the life lost would kill me. We'll play Fabled Passage first because if I don't draw another land, I want to be able to play Ajani's Pridemate next turn. Yeah, it looks like we want double black right now. Yeah, hopefully we get that 3rd land, otherwise we're really in trouble. I don't know why I'm getting these 2-land hands so often. There we go. Alright, well... let's kill it while we can. Ooh. Pretty short, okay. I think I want to Prison Realm that so I can get a Scry trigger. I think life gain is pretty good here with the Ajani out. Plus we can kill Growth Chamber, a lot of his stuff probably. Questing Beast is probably his play. I hope he doesn't have like a hand of all Questing Beasts. Oh, another Regis Star, okay. Alright, that we can deal with. Why am I doing this now? I want to make him discard rather than get through 2 damage. No, it's just a swamp, but okay. Alright, I feel like now's a good time to get out Revenge of Ravens. He might kill my Pridemate, but I feel like sticking Revenge out early is good. Then if he attacks with Questing Beast, I get some little incremental value with it. Sure. Alright, I think I should kill it before he can use his ability, so... look at all the value Murderous Rider's giving us. We can play 2 more. Black-White needs the value because it doesn't have any draw engine. Huh, and we won. And a rank up. Okay, well, I think that's a good showcase of this white-black taxes deck. I hope you enjoyed watching it. If you did, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, everyone.